Modern is about to change, and it will not be the same with the advent, printing and subsequent inclusion of Modern Horizons. Modern will change forevermore. They are printing an unblockable one-mana horse. Horse tribal will be a thing. Pony play is coming.
At the Ponies on the Delta Pony Play event.
Hello, I'm Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. I'm the Magic the Gathering content creating equivalent of a nice cold sody pop, a little tinny, a sody pop on a warm summer's day. This week I'm channeling real big deck energy by playing Battle of Wits. That's right, I'm playing Battle of Wits this week. I am playing Battle of Wits in an attempt to cram as many of my favourite modern cards into a deck as possible to get maximum modern for my buck as I die on turn 4 to a bunch load of fucking birds. But remember kids, let's keep Stoneforge Mystic Banding modern. I really ham-fistedly wrote that into my script, that reference or joke. I mean seriously, take a look behind the curtain here at this. Seriously, look at that mangled line as I hastily smashed out the script so I could get out of my house and take a shit on my neighbour's lawn. So yeah, Battle of Wits is a thing where like if your deck is big enough, you win. It's just like real life really. It's not about how you use it, but more about the sheer size of it as you pound it. Like a piece of meat. So grab your big old deck and come with me on an adventure. So we're playing Battle of Wits and some tutor effects that allow us to find Battle of Wits and kill people with it, mainly Idyllic Tutor and Bring to Light and Warp Gate. Although I don't think I put enough black sauce into it to Bring to Light for 5 mana to actually go and get Battle of Wits. So I might have fucked that up, but it's too late now. I've already filmed the gameplay. Pause for humorous effect. Wink at camera. Probably should have shaved before I recorded this. I'm very hairy right now. So I had a few ways we could take this deck, play a collection of all my channel's memes from Bees to Tron, but I wanted a small chance of actually winning. I could have also slammed it full of the most playable stables in Modern, but again, a lack of synergy would have made an already difficult task fucking impossible. So we decided upon the third option, Battle of Little Shits. This is a collected company deck full of 3 CMC creatures and then some bigger boys and girls for the Eldritch Evolutions of Neoform chains. We are a Bant toolbox so big and so cumbersome that even your mother would struggle to fit it all in her mouth. Do you get it? That was a joke about dicks in your mother's mouth. Maybe I am too immature. Lads! We have some combos like Malira combo, Infinite Mana combo with Vizier and Dustwatch Recruiter, Spike Feeder combo alongside Arcane of Thune. We've got Viscera Seer in here that we can shoot a for to really go off with Modus Redcap, for example, as well. We also have problems with MTGO just struggling to function once I put the deck into it in builder mode with 250 card deck. We also had a bit of a problem with MTGO just struggling to function in the deck builder mode with a 250 card deck open. My computer's pretty legit, but, well, MTGO isn't, so what can you do, really? If you want to build something similar to this deck, it's not too expensive. The deck will only cost you $600 to build on Magic the Gathering Online. If you want to build this in paper, well, you're looking at the best part of $4,000. That's like the price of a pair of new boobs. Put it on your Christmas list next to a pair of tits. And if you're good and not very naughty, maybe Santa won't come down your chimney and murder you in your sleep for your insolence. If you sat there looking at this list thinking it might be suboptimal, well yes, I slammed this together hastily when I lost a shitload of games with Legacy Bomberman and wanted to play something else instead. So this is an untested pile of cards that I hope to God might be at least mildly fun to play. Wish me luck, kids! As always, this video is brought to you by the love, support and kind words and money of channelfireball.com, your premier source for news, strategy and entertainment with regards to MTG. They also have a great store with access to singles and sealed product, CFB are my sponsors, and they help to keep the lights on and the dumb videos coming. If you're signing up for a GP this year, then use the code KENOBI at the checkout to tell them that I sent you. It doesn't offer you a discount, unfortunately, or anything like that, but it directly helps the channel and tells them that I am not a useless sack of skin and memes. And of course, one love for the hip-hop streets, one love for the Ajani hentai beats. These are my splicers, the largest contributors to my Patreon. They keep the lights on and support me doing this full time. We hang out on my Discord, we sometimes play League of Legends, we chat about brews, politics, Greg's the bakers, and whether or not tea is a soup. But no, seriously, go down to the comment section now and chime in. I don't think I have asked y'all before, is tea a soup? Like, it's a collection of shit soaked in hot water, right? That's just what soup is, right? If you want to get involved with the Discord, then you can support me on Patreon for just $2 a month to get access. You get to join a fantastic community, chat shit, get banged, and support your favourite British bearded content creator. Oh, and before we play, my beard is better than saffron olives. I heard you on this week's Commander Clash, you little fuck. I have eyes and ears everywhere.
With Vince.
I
I think we should just all be friends. Tomer, you get to draw with Feather. Vince gets to grow Mawu. I get to cast my commander and draw cards.
Go, Mawu. I'm not Vince.
Oh, oh.
My beard is way better than Vince's.
Yeah, you're right.
And I don't even have one.
Yeah, Vince has a pretty garbage beard, let's be honest here.
Yeah, dude, seriously. Oh, thank
doesn't have a better beard than Vince.
Where do you buy that
never
from? Like
watches
the
these videos.
Bad beard store?
It looks like, yeah, it looks Photoshop, honestly.
Fuck you, Tomer, and fuck you, Crim. Seth, you should know better, so not fuck you, but behave yourself, Sonny Jim. Wow, our opening hand makes our deck look normal, but in reality it's just fucking ginormous. We lead Bird, they lead Noble, we draw this one of Rugged Prairie so that at least we can cast that one of Kiki Chiki that's hiding somewhere in our 240 card deck. We click them in draw step and find out that they are Vizier combo and we're going to die the next turn or so to corded combo pieces. We put Walking Ballista on the bottom of the library as it can kill both our mana dorks and our clock. They play Druid and a Birdie and we untap and draw our one of main deck Garrick. Because, you know, as my weird uncle that used to come to family weddings and always end up pissing in the punch bowl would say, it's better to be lucky than good. But he also believed in the healing power of crystals, so yeah, take that with a pinch of salt.
Golden Healer Quartz is believed to balance your chakras.
Teague will strand our company in our hand, but also strand their 2 cards too. We attack for 3, we now have a clock and a relevant piece of disruption. See, magic ain't so hard. An Exalted Bird gets in for 1, we play a Finks and then get in for 5 damage. They play a Scoos and play a Gavany Township. I think I might die to this innocuous little pub on the street corner of a Hampshire hamlet, who said a sense of community and belonging wasn't a powerful weapon. We attack with Finks and our Clique here, and we're happy to trade our Clique with their Bird if they activate Gavany, because it puts a counter on their Vizier. It attempts us to push through some damage. This might be incorrect considering we have little follow-up and they have a Scoos in play. The reason we attack like this is it's a window where they can't block and kill our Finks and eat it with the Scoos without trading a mana dock or the actual Scoos itself in, and letting the Clique through would also, you know, provide us more damage down the line. After this turn they'll be able to eat it in response to it dying and Gavany, so I felt like I had to pressure them and push damage through at this point in the game. They don't attack on the Exalted Scoos because they're fearful of their life totals, the cowards. We untap and on our turn we don't attack because we're brave and smart and intellectual and shit. We draw a path, get rid of Scoos and swing. They take it, go to 6 and play a Recruiter. We swing with abandon like a real warrior. They surprisingly decide to block with a Duskwatch Recruiter, then activate it to find another Devoted Druid on their library. Our Finks kills the Duskwatch and comes back with a -1/-1 counter on him. Good old Finks. We slam a tracker the turn after we cracked the fetch that we were sandbagging on the field, which is frustrating. Don't know why I cracked it really. I guess to thin our 230 plus card deck of 1 land perhaps? Yeah, Frank Carsten would not be proud. We draw Glittering Wish here, a card I haven't cast a whole lot in my time as a Magic player. We look at our sideboard and we are paralysed for choice. Instead of having a sideboard of 15 cards that we just will not see in our 250 card deck, I've decided to create a Living Wish board to further increase the access to tutors and consistency amongst the deck. Tell me below what you would take out of this sideboard right now. Go on, pause the video, scroll down, type it in, scroll back up and unpause. Go on. Done it? Right. Let's continue. I get the Deputy of Detentions in order to take out 2 blockers and minimise their chance of drawing into the Druid Vizier Duskwatch combo next turn and killing us with a Walking Ballista. In reality, the slightly riskier line but probably better one overall for giving them less turns to dig their way out of this would be to grab Sagada and punch their fucking tits off. They didn't see the fact that they could have killed the Druid we are targeting by giving it 2- counters, and that would have meant that our ability fizzled and the other Druid would have survived and stayed in play. The more you know. But then again, I also didn't see the fact that I should have just got Sagada, so yeah, Magic is hard. They play a hot new card that I really like and think we should see more play over time, which is Vivian's Arc Bow from War of the Spark. I actually made a sick dinosaur ramp deck in standard with it. If you haven't seen that video already, the link is in the cards or the description below. Check it out, please. Please, watch it. I need you to go watch my standard content or Wizards of the Coast will never acknowledge my existence and give me a decent spoiler or invite me to a tour. Shut up, Vince! Jesus Christ, get a fucking grip of yourself! We play Malira. We learned the hard way that Malira doesn't combo with Devoted Druid. For some reason I just thought the old Malira combo decks replaced her with a white non-legendary creature for... well, I don't fucking know her, right? I'm not LSV. Fuck. They discard a cord, spin the bow, find a Duskwatch Recruiter. This is 5p territory. On a long enough timeline with no pressure from us, they will easily put the combo together and kill us. Our opponent continues to do nothing in their turn and not attack us. They intend to dig for the combo pieces in our end step, I am sure. We draw a chord, which means that once this bow discards both copies of their useless chords, we can suicide our Teak into our opponent's front lines and fire off our own chord for a flyer or a combo piece. They slam a Shalai, meaning our removal can't target their combo pieces now. Not that we have any removal anyway, of course. We draw and play another Finks. They ditch a chord, find a Vizier. They are one devoted druid off of us having a very bad day. Although 2 of the druids are stuck underneath our deputy, so that's kind of reassuring. Recruiter swings and we block with our Finks that comes back from the dead with no counters on it thanks to Malira. We considered blocking with our Gaddock Teak here to have him die, but they have 1 card in hand and I don't want it to be another chord or company. Fuck me, it was a chord. They ditch it to the bow and find a devoted druid. It is currently summoning sick, but if they untap with it, we are dead. They will make infinite mana, infinite activations of this Duskwatch Recruiter, and they'll find Walking Blister, making it infinitely big and murdering us. We swing with a load of stuff, which forces them to do some amount of blocking or just die. They have to throw a combo piece under the bus to not die here, but they could avoid killing Teague if they wanted to. Oh, by the way, we also drew Vizier for infinite mana. Ha! They block and Teague dies. We play a Vizier and then realise that Malira is not just a non-combo, but she actively turns the fucking combo off. Fucking hell, Malira, you shit bitch. Why aren't you helping us? For fuck's sake, I can't believe you've done this. So I can't call for Recruiter and go off here, so I company instead, blowing up the bow with a found Night of Autumn and Eternal Witness in the company back to hand. Really, I could have called it for a Viscera and scryed out our deck infinitely thanks to the Finks and Malira and gained a lot of life, and then made infinite mana after we sacked the Malira, so we had a lot of options here, to be honest. We don't sideboard a thing because we're too fucking cool for that shit. We keep a hand that looks like I'm trying to play pet cards in Vizier combo because that's kind of what I am doing. We both play some Dorks, they play a Duskwatch Recruiter, and on turn 3 evolution their bird into a Druid. They're close to going off. We play a 2-powered Machine Gun Bastard to blow up a devoted Druid in response to them casting anything shifty. We play a tapped Breeding Pool. They play everyone's favourite 4-drop, Tireless Tracker, and then a land for value. We get slapped. We play Excavator and then a land out of the graveyard, which feels greedy in hindsight. We also kill both Mana Dorks with Machine Gun Bastard to reduce their chances of playing multiple spells. Land, Hierarch and Druid from them, and then it's time. We cast Warp Gate for 5 and we find Battle of Wits. They have a turn to find Vizier or we win in our upkeep. Come on then if you think you're hard enough. They crack a clue. Hold. Hold. They crack another clue. Come on. Hold. They cast a Night of Autumn. Fuck! Sadness is placed upon the stack, and in response I weep openly, I screenshot it, and I post it to my Discord. So damn close. Our game 3 hand is a fucking hot mess, and I love it. Our clock is low from me fucking about on Twitter between turns. Whilst recording this, I found out that our Prime Minister's resigning. So yeah, our country really is a mess. Anyway, gotta go fast. Travelling around at the speed of sound. Sonic's the name, being worse than Mario is my game, yeah! There is a moment where we have Pestamite and Court of Calling and I'm gonna fucking infinitely combo their fucking tits off. I mistap my mana so I can't pass and Pestamite on end step because I'm bad at magic. Then they Coco me and they hit Sin Protector to go to steal my beloved Cord, so we have to Cord for 2. We get a Vizier as we have a Murderous Red Cap in play, so a tutor for Viscera will be lethal, but then they combo kill us before we untap.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Fuck! Do you want to leave your fate up to the gods? Do you want to take no responsibility with your life and leave everything up to the dice? Do you want all of this and more whilst trying to impress Linda from finance with your suave good looks and your sense of style? Yes, she is still recovering from that divorce, but I think she's into you and you can probably finger bang her in the print room at the Christmas party if you both get drunk enough. Christmas party! And the point is you can do all of these things and more in the new PleasantKenobi official merchandise. That's right, this is the new t-shirt branding. It's not the punt t-shirts, they're not available anymore. This is the new one, Better Lucky Than Good, with the Kenobi logo there on the dice. These are available in a link in the description below. If you want larger sizes, you can email the email address next to the link down below to ask for larger sizes. They're going to be on sale now for about 20 days from today's upload. And from then onwards, that's it. They're gone. They're like reserve list. They're like special limited edition. Once they're gone, they're gone. And we'll have a different t-shirt design go up in the future. Picking up one of these t-shirts directly supports myself, the channel, my wife, my dog, my home. It supports me to continue making the content that you enjoy. Pick up one of your t-shirts today, and I'll give you a thumbs up when I see you at a GP wearing it. I'll be like, cool t-shirt, cunt! Our hand is again a Vizier combo hand. Sure, let's go. Wait, is this the mirror? Again? But don't worry fam, we have a bigger deck than they do. Mayor of Averbrook is this budget humans, some form of zoo. We untap and combo kill them. Funnily enough, I'm pretty glad they didn't ask us to play it out. Activating Dustwatch Recruiter enough times to find a machine gun bastard in amongst a proverbial haystack doesn't seem very fun at all. Let's keep Stoneforge, Mystic, Bandit, Modern. In Game 2 we're faced with a hand that looks like it belongs to this deck, an odd assortment of cards I like in Modern with a Battle of Wits stuck in amongst it. Yeah. Turn 1 8th evolve from our opponent, we play a fetch and we forget to crack it in our opponent's turn because I'm a fucking moron. Then 1 drop off of a vial into Burning Tree into Mayor's a pretty solid turn 2 and I am scared. The irony being that if we were on the play and landed this canonist that's stuck in hand, we would have been able to be pretty smug about life. Because I forgot to fetch and because our mana base is a mess, I fetch and shock myself to play a 2/2. They play a second Mayor, swing, and we attempt to block the 2/2 Mayor that's swinging. They violate on Thali's Lieutenant, and we proceed to pick up our cards and look salty step. Now this hand looks like a hot pile of steaming clusterfuck, so we keep it. They lead turn 1 Vial, and we make a turn 2 Kerated. They then violate in a Soul Attendant and play a Harsh Mentor. Wait. What? This does appear to be some sort of aggressive Naya variant of humans, but I haven't seen this card since everyone had a throbbing erection over it just after it got released. Weirdly, this card plus the Attendant makes our Kiki combo potentially a little awkward, as we will need the higher life total when we get a combo kill them, because they gain life for each angel we make, and we take 2 damage every time we activate Kiki. So yeah, that's 2 damage per angel to both of us. Huh. No, wait, actually, during recording I realised actually they get 2 life per activation, because they'll get a life for the angel and the angel token and the Kiki come back in, so actually it's -1, we can't combo them for these 2 cards. We draw Glittering Wish and we cast Llanowar Elves and a Wish, grabbing a Murderous Redcap from our sideboard to kill the mental. We pray to gods that they don't play any one of their 8 lords this turn to stop this from working. They play a Generator Chamber, Varlin and Johnny Pridemate, and then cast a Norin of the Wary, which I was not expecting in a million years. Our opponent's deck appears to be some sort of Naya Norin sisters, and I am all about this life. Some triggers that you would miss in paper but be ashamed to tell your mates about after the round happen, and the Pridemate grows, they gain life, and there's a fuckload of robots in play as well. We get hit, we untap, fail to make a land drop, which is depressing, and cast Redcap. Trigger him and kill the mental to make way for Kiki. They crack a Canopy and cast a Champion of the Parish. They attack with a Gargantuan Ajani Pridemate and some little Rock'em Sock'em robots. We make some blocks to conserve life totals. We end up on 14. No one is in and out more than your fingers at the Christmas party when Linda tells you she's up for it and she's dripping wet. Christmas party! We failed to draw another fucking land. Jesus wept. I decided to evolve my Redcap into a Woodland Bellower. We're talking 8 different triggers happening here. This is pod racing. Bellower grabs us Eternal Witness, which gets our land back from the yard. Evolution has generated us 3 Mere here thanks to 2 bodies and a returning Redcap. I crack my fetch, shock myself, and make a Scoos. We pass back, they are on 45 life. They attack only with Norin in order to trigger him. We get to untap with a land drop 2. I pass back, playing it safe. They make a land drop, attack with Norin, then pass. With Restoration Angel, Woodland Bellower, and end step, which in turn finds us a Knight of the Reliquary because reasons. Look at all those fucking triggers, it's glorious. We untap, cast Kiki, but don't combo, as they have 1 card in hand and we don't want to get caught out by a path. Again, 1 card in hand, only a Norin attack, end of turn, we path the Soul Attendant to make our combo time a little slower, so we don't spend all week doing it. We use Night to find a second blue source because, well, you'll see in a minute. We play a freshly drawn Mana Dork and play Tutor to go find Battle of Wits. They do very little again, we untap and slam Battle of Wits. We pass back, we will either win here from Battle of Wits or able to go mental with Kiki Jiki where needs be. They flunge and we decide it's time to make an arbitrarily large amount of blockers, which each one bringing itself a mirror as well, as Kiki is non-token and enters each time we complete the loop. We activate Kiki, for those of you that don't know, to target Restoration Angel. Restoration Angel returns, flickers Kiki, Kiki's now untapped, has haste, and can tap again to make another resto. All the restos have haste as well, so it's infinite damage if we do it on our combat step. Our plan is to block, untap, and trigger Battle of Wits, but our opponent scoops it up. Maybe they can't bear to be on the receiving end of a Battle of the Wits loss. This game, this board state, this is what makes me happy about Modern and Magic in general. This, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone not in those two categories, this is big deck energy. I hope you enjoyed this foray into Battle of Wits with little shits to accompany it. I quite enjoyed playing that deck. It felt really consistent considering it was 250 cards. It either means I was luck sacking out or the tutors made the deck quite consistent. I should try playing a Kiki combo or Vizier combo on the channel some more with some utility bullets. If you liked the video, make sure you click the like button. It helps more than you will ever know. Drop me a comment with your favourite bit or answer any of my questions about tea or about that sideboard choice as well. Share the video with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more content. I stream a lot, so follow me on Twitter where I announce my streams. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, if in doubt for your next Modern F&M, get your big deck out.